Hello YouTube and welcome to Coding Paradise's second tutorial. In this tutorial we will be working on getting a background for our HTML web page and adding images. So let's get started. You can use any browser. I use Mozilla. I also have Google Chrome. As you can see right here, I have Chrome, but I just prefer Mozilla. So we're going to go to the Google search bar and we're going to type I want my background to be black, so I'm going to type black box. Okay, and then we're going to go to images. Now I suggest creating something that's all one color, because if it's like this and has edges like that, if the picture is not as big as the web page, the picture will keep on filling itself in until the whole page is full. So I suggest getting something really gigantic, or just getting something little but it's filled in like a black box. This will work. I'm gonna save this as back, which is because it's gonna be my background, and it's a JPEG file. I'm gonna click desktop, save. Now I want an image on there. I want a computer. So I'm gonna take computer. I kind of want something like that, like clip art, or something gaming. But this will work right here. So I'm gonna right click that, save image as. Save this as PC. It's another JPEG file. Oh, I'm at desktop, and then click save, and there we go. So we're gonna minimize this. My pictures are right here. There we go. We got our pictures. Now, if you are starting over, and you just click this second tutorial, I don't know why you would do that unless you watch the first video, but please go in the description of this video and watch the first video, so that you understand what's going on here. So let's get back to it. Alright, this is what we had in the last video, okay? We had all of this, and we had the line breaks and stuff like that. So I want to add a background. So I'm going to just go inside the body, because you have to go inside the body tag to so that it's the background. It's not just an image that pops up, because you don't want it to just be an image. You want it to be the background. So go inside the body, type background, and then equals, two quotes. Make sure you get both quotes, and then whatever the file is name or where it's located. So I'm gonna type back.jpg because it is a JPEG file. Now make sure you have the extension, you could call it, correct, because if it's a PNG, watch, I'll save it as a PNG and it won't show up. Actually, I don't feel like doing that, but just trust me, okay? You have to have it. If it's a JPEG, a PNG, or anything, you gotta make sure you have it. And then now we're gonna add the image. So we're going to space this down a little bit more. We're gonna add two breaks right here. Now I am going a little faster, but that's because I assumed either you did a little research before you came back to the second video, or if you watch this first video, you should understand what we're doing here. If you don't, please watch that video again, because I basically give you everything word for word. Okay, so now we have our image tag, okay? So we already did our background tag up here. Background equals back.jpg. But now we have our image tag, which is bracket image space source, which is src. Source is src. Type src. Then equals, and then two quotes. Again, quotes are very important. Now we're going to go in between the quotes and type the image or the image name like we did up there with the back.jpg. So I named it PC. So we're going to type pc.jpg. And this is why I add the simple names, because then you can just remember it and it won't be as confusing. So now we're going to save the file. Save. We'll minimize this. And now we save the test file. So we can just, I want to minimize it. Now we're going to open it up. My browser's already open, so it's just going to take a second. And there you go. It says test HTML. Welcome test HTML. Now you're probably wondering, why can't you see the welcome? Well, I'll show you that in a second. Now, as you can see in the welcome, the color was black. And you know black won't show up on black, right? So you can go back to the color and type either white or whatever color you want. I could actually put purple if I wanted to. Purple. Purple, purple. Okay, so there's purple. Yeah, so now we're gonna click File, Save, refresh the page, and there we go. I got welcome up there in purple, images in between there. Now if you don't want it right here, guess what else you can do? That'll probably blow your mind. You can just actually add a line. I think it's a line, and then RGHT. Oh, I forgot to close it. Okay, I think that will just do the trick. Yep. See, right, or you can put a line left, file, save, refresh it. You know. See? The bottom, of course, doesn't work. I was actually just testing that out because I couldn't really remember. My mind blanked for a second. But I want it in the center, so I'm going to keep it centered. Which it already is. Now, if you can't tell on the website, if you look over here, there's these little white lines. Now, you see it looks kind of like a grid. And that's because the picture I downloaded had like little lines in it. So let's go back to black box. Okay, we'll look at what I had. Okay, so I chose this one. This one apparently, as you can see, has little white must have like a white outline to it, which we don't like that. So let's try this one. I'll save this image as back.jpg. I'm not going to save it yet. I'm going to delete this one. It's on my desktop, save. Now it's a JPG, and you can already see that white outline on that. So I don't believe that one's going to work. But we'll just see what happens here. Yep, it looks even worse. Okay. So yeah, this is just actually a base of finding the right one. This actually doesn't look too bad. Let's save this image as backing.jpg. So we're gonna save that on our desktop, backing. So then, since I saved it as backing, well, we're gonna go back to our background and save it as backing. File, save, and we're gonna reload our web page. And it still looks kind of terrible. I don't really like this right here, but yeah, you can really just make it anything you want. It's just a matter of finding the right one. So I'm just gonna delete that. It's gonna say file not found, so I'm just gonna delete the whole background thing. Actually, I'm just gonna create back.jpg. I'm gonna go in my folder because I know I have a good one in here somewhere. Here it is, back.jpg. And I'm gonna save that. What the? There it is. Okay. Here is the good one, okay? Now, in this picture, you can see that it's just perfect. You can't see where the image stops, where the image starts. So this is probably the perfect one. Excuse me. If you want a black background, then good for you, because I'm gonna add this image in the description just because I'm gonna add the image link in the description because it actually, as you see, I had some trouble finding the right one and I found this one, so I'm gonna give that to you guys. That'll be in the description. Yeah, and so will the PC. I don't know if you want that computer, but that'll be in the description too, just in case you want it for some unknown reason. But yeah, so there's our image in our background. Now, you're probably wondering, like say you want your picture to be at the bottom, okay? Now, as you can see, the bottom tag did not work. The align bottom, I kind of figured that wouldn't work, but I just couldn't remember. So you can just line break, put a whole bunch of line breaks, really. You can make your pages big as you want. Click save and look where the image goes, okay? Now, say you want some extra space for your page. Say it stops here. There's no image, so let's take out that image. Right quick. Where's the image? Oh, it's down a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take out the image. Save. We're going to take all these breaks off. File. Save. Because spaces don't work. You see how I have a space here, but it doesn't space it at all. Watch. It's going to come. See, there ain't no scrolling. I'm putting my scroll on. Nothing's happening. So if you want to have a little scrolling room, just paste breaks all over the place. I mean, you can just, oops, just keep on doing that. Really, it's that simple. I mean, HTML is actually really easy if you know what you're doing. So this has been our second tutorial, and I think you probably already learned a lot. See, look, you can scroll down more. Yes, it does take a lot of breaks, but whatever, it still works. So that has been our second tutorial with the HTML. I'm going to add that image back once I finish this video, because we have to I'm creating this whole template, and at the end of the video tutorials, the finished product, well, the finished website will be uploaded. So again, if you did not watch the first video, it's in the description. The black image is going to be in the description. Make sure you change the text color. If you change the background color, if I made the background purple, I had to change that purple color to white or any other color besides purple. I think you get the gist of that. So our third tutorial will be on creating a menu. Now, if you don't know what a menu is, I'll show you. So I'm going to take my coding. I'm going to take this out right quick. Might take a minute just because I have this run. I have the screen caps running. Take the chat, the class, the forums, the contact. Where did that go? There it is. Okay. So now you're probably wondering, what is this? Why do I have so many? Because to create a menu, you have to have multiple HTMLs. I'm not going to go into that because that's again for the next video. So I don't really want to say no more. But you have to have a lot of different things. As you can see, the images are pretty screwed up when you minimize it. As you can see, this image is like broken right here. It's because the image is actually in this folder right here. Where is it? Is this the right one? No, that's not it. I think I deleted it. No, I couldn't have. There it is. Okay, see, if I take this image out, then I go back to the page, reload it, there's the image. Alright, so this is what the website looks like. You should already know that. This is actually just the file version. This isn't, you know, the URL version, because the URL is codingparadise.com, because I bought the domain. But whatever. So as you can see, this is my menu. The letters are purple, and when you click on it, it's gray. That's what I wanted. But see here, yeah, see, here's all the things: chat box, contact. Alright, so whatever, there it is. That's what we're going to be creating next time, is the menu. If you have any other questions or things that codes you need or things you want to add or a tutorial you want me to do, please comment that. But again, next one's going to be on the menu. Like, rate, comment, and sub. This has been Coding Paradise, and I'm out.